Who really invented vodka? If you ask this question in Russia, many will confidently assert it was Mendeleev, despite the contentious nature of this claim. Should you pose the same query in Poland, however, you'll encounter a wholly different consensus. Let's journey through the annals of history and debunk some of the most common misconceptions about inventions and their inventors. 1. Galileo. Galilei did not invent the telescope. At least 3 individuals, including Dutchman Hans Lippershey, proposed this device several years before Galileo's time. 1. The first technical drawings of a bicycle were created by none other than Leonardo da Vinci. The Chronicle of Mainz, dating back to 1447, speaks of a moving device propelled by a driver. However, the invention of the bicycle is officially attributed to German Carl von Drais. 1. Thomas Edison registered a whopping 1,093 patents, but this does not imply that he was the author of all these inventions. Often, he merely refined existing products to render them fit for practical use. As Edison himself put it, the value of an idea lies in its usefulness. 1. As for the invention of the light bulb, German physicist Grove was the first to approach it closely in 1840, using an electric current to heat a filament. 1. In 1871, Italian Antonio Meucci not only demonstrated but also patented a working model of a telephone, which he called teletrafono. Unfortunately, he ran out of money to renew the patent 3 years later. 2 years after that, Alexander Graham Bell patented his own version of the telephone. 1. George Stephenson simply refined the idea of the steam engine, initially proposed by Richard Trevithick. However, iron was too expensive in his time, and cast iron rails could not support the heavy machine. 1. To the question, who invented the ballpoint pen? Most knowledgeable individuals would answer, Hungarian journalist Laszlo Biro. However, the first pen was actually invented by insurance agent Louis Edson Waterman in 1844. 1. A contentious issue for Russians. Who invented the radio? In Europe, Marconi is credited. In Russia, Popov. In the United States, the inventor of the radio is considered to be Nikola Tesla. In France, Edward Branly. In India, Jagadish Chandra Bose. And in England, Oliver Joseph Lodge. However, the method of transmitting and receiving electromagnetic waves was initially discovered by Heinrich Hertz. 1. In North Africa, tribes used the healing properties of penicillium mold 1,000 years before Fleming's discovery. In 1897, Ernest Duchesne used mold to treat a guinea pig with typhus. The young medic did not receive a patent and died 15 years later from a disease that could have been cured with antibiotics. 1. Albert Einstein, contrary to what some believe, did not invent but merely refined the theory of relativity, which was developed by Henri Poincaré. By the end of the 19th century, Poincaré had dedicated more than 30 books and 500 monographs to this topic. In summary, the history of inventions is often more complex and intertwined than it first appears. Many inventions we attribute to a single individual were, in fact, the product of several minds and generations of refinement. It's a testament to the collaborative nature of human progress, where the final product often stands on the shoulders of unsung heroes.